Friends, as we are discussing the separation techniques, how to separate the components. Now here is the mixture of two immiscible liquids. Immiscible means which do not mix together, as it is an heterogeneous mixture and do not mix with each other. For example, oil and water, kerosene oil and water. So this can be done by using a separating funnel. Here we use a separating funnel, put all the mixture in the separating funnel and keep it for rest some time. After some time we see that separate layers of oil and water is formed, and by opening the knob we collect the water in a separate beaker. After that, after when whole water comes down, we close the knob and place second beaker and collect the oil separately. So in this way we can separate the immiscible liquids. Now next is mixture of miscible liquids. Miscible means the liquids which are mixed properly. Suppose we have two liquids, liquid A whose boiling point is 30 degree and B has boiling point 80 degrees Celsius are mixed with each other. It is a homogeneous mixture. So it can be done by distillation process. In this we heat the mixture. The liquid A whose boiling point is 30 degrees Celsius boils first and condense and collect it first. After that, when temperature rises up to 80 degrees Celsius, the liquid B boils and then condenses and collected separately. So in this way we can separate miscible liquids which are uniformly mixed with each other. But it have limitation that it is used only where the liquids have difference in boiling point greater than 25 degrees Celsius. This method is used only when the difference between the boiling point is greater than 25 degrees Celsius. Now if the liquids have difference less than 25 degrees Celsius, then we use fractional distillations. If we have 4 and 5 liquids which are homogeneously mixed together and we want to separate them, then we use fractional distillation. Fractional distillation is just similar to the simple distillation, but the difference is that a fractionating column is also placed in fractional distillation. So in this, one by one the liquid starts boiling, and whose boiling point is least first start boils, condensed and separated in a fractionating column. Now next is separation of components of air. As we all know that air is a homogeneous mixture of several gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon and water vapors also. So how can we separate them? This can be done. First, we make the air free from dust particles. Then we pass the air through caustic soda which absorbs carbon dioxide, which is very less in quantity. So carbon dioxide is absorbed first. After that we pass the air through concentrated H2SO4. H2SO4 absorbs water vapor. So two components are now absorbed, carbon dioxide and water vapor, which is very less in quantity. Now our next step is that we liquefied the air. As it is vapor states, so first we liquefied it, make it in liquid form, which you all knows very well, as we told you in first chapter, that gases can be liquefied by decreasing temperature or by increasing pressure. Particle come closer and convert into liquid form. So now we have liquid air and it can be separated easily by distillation process. And in distillation process, which is depend on the boiling point, oxygen has boiling point minus 183 degree, argon 186 degree, and nitrogen has 193 degree. So the liquid or the substance which has least boiling point will be condensed first or separated first. So here nitrogen is minus 196 degree Celsius. So first we get nitrogen, then we get argon, and in last we get oxygen.